All right, y'all. I know I normally do not get into celebrities' business, but this one with Chrisean Rock and the Blueface situation, oh baby, I had to. I could not resist. And before I even pull one card, let me make something very clear. I'm not Team Chrisean or Team Blueface. I am Team Healing because I'm going to tell y'all something. That is what both of them need right now. Because what I am seeing publicly, both of these people, they have a lot of healing to do. And yes, I like Chrisean, but because I like somebody doesn't mean that I agree with everything that they do. Y'all, let's clock in. Let's get into it, y'all. Because last night, baby, that kick, oh, it was kicking. Everything just went left. Can we tap into Chrisean's energy? Thank you. What is surrounding Chrisean's energy right now, Spirit? Thank you. Because here's what I'm seeing. And let me just say this before I even get into these cards. I don't think that Chrisean is stupid. I don't think that this woman is delusional either. And I know a lot of y'all are going to disagree with me, but this is my opinion, y'all. This is for entertainment purposes only. So please, this is just what I see, and this is my opinion. I think that Chrisean is trying to figure out who Chrisean is. And see, there's a difference. Because when you spend so much time in chaos, chaos starts to feel normal. And this is where I need Chrisean to stop playing with God like that. Because when you keep asking God to pull you out of something and you keep walking back into the same door, at some point, baby girl, you're gonna have to get quiet. Solitude your energy. Turn the cameras off, girl. Because trust me, I love you, but you have to turn that camera off. Stop trying to prove yourself and stop trying to explain who you are. And most importantly, stop trying to prove to the world that you change. Stop proving that you healed and actually start doing the work. And I promise y'all this is coming from love. So I know we got a lot of Chrisean's energy because in this season of their relationship, there's too much drama right now. It's just too much. And maybe it's because Chrisean is really trying to figure out who she is. I'm seeing in her energy, she does have the Six of Wands. So I do see that there is going to be some type of success, but Chrisean needs to sit her behind down. She's too busy trying to chase a bag just like Blueface, in my opinion. Before we even get into the whole story, Spirit, what else do I need to know? Because I don't think that Blueface is a horrible person, and neither does she. I'm going to say that. That's why she keeps going back. See that? Celebration. Something's happening here. It's going to be a whole twist to this. I don't think some of the behavior that we've seen publicly is coming across as normal to us because the thing is, behind closed doors, she is seeing Jonathan. But when the cameras turn in, his personality changes and she does not like that. He knows what he's doing. Blueface is an entertainer because when your life becomes content eventually, you have to ask yourself, where does Jonathan end and Blueface begin? And I feel like when I'm tapping into Blueface's energy, he's trying to figure that out. Both of them. It's like they're mirroring each other's energy, but it's like they're trying to catch up to see who's going to beat the game. Now, listen to me closely. We're not inside these people's homes, so we really don't know the private conversations, but you can tell by the energy, especially from last night. I feel like Chrisean came in on a different energy last night, and you can see that. She just wanted to enjoy Jonathan and not Blueface. But I believe the version of these women that what they're experiencing, the total different versions of him, is starting to turn them off because now he's more focused on clips and views more than he is the relationships. Jonathan's energy. Let's get into Jonathan real quick. A lot of confusion. I do see publicly that he may apologize to Chrisean. We have the Page of Cups here because he knows what he did was wrong last night. And I hear me when I say it. Yes, she should have stayed up behind home. I do agree. But things also went left and it didn't have to go that way. He didn't have to leave her at the restaurant. He could have took her home. But I feel like a part of him do feel bad about that. Now, here's what we don't see. These two have been talking. They're going to continue to talk because they're trying to figure out the money situation and how we can balance having a public image where we're not going back and forth like this. And see, with him, there's a power struggle with that. for sure. He's chasing content. He's chasing money. Chrisean is trying to chase her so-called man or her spot. And even though she says she's not part of the circus, y'all, she is. But there is a part of her that is growing. She has a lot of love in her heart. And I know that she comes off wrong. Her image, the way she expresses herself, it comes off as she's delusional and she feels like she's not part of the circus. No, she is part of the circus, but she's trying to distance herself from that. She's trying to change the Blueface and Chrisean image, but for him, he doesn't want that. He wants control of the narrative. I do see forward movement though. Now, this could be one of two things. They could be going their separate ways and we'll tap into that, or they're gonna move forward into giving us different content because I feel like there's a twist here. There's a twist for sure. Something's ending. We have the death card here. We're gonna see why the death card is here. Something is ending. So remember I told you that there's gonna be an apology, but I feel like somebody doesn't want the apology because they're tired of the shenanigans. So I accepted your apology too many times is what Chrisean is probably thinking right now. And when I accept it and I give in, you actually break my heart. You turn on me. And in publicly, I'm looking like a fool. But there's a power struggle here because I feel like by him doing that, something changes in him. Tell me more about this. These two have a soul contract, baby. They can't leave each other alone. Even though they know that they're toxic for each other, there's just this connection of the two of them. They can't leave each other alone. And they won't. And they know that they're toxic. They do. But they're fighting their reality with content. And what is the outcome to this, please? Thank you. Somebody's not playing, they're standing their ground. And I believe that this is going to be Chrisean because she doesn't want to have that image anymore because she saw her behind on that damn screen the last time they were together. And I believe this is why she changed. Her whole demeanor changed this time. So if y'all go back and look at the kick last night, she wasn't on that same energy that she was when they were in, I think, Miami, or was it Miami? Or when she went to his show. Correct me if I'm wrong. But when she went to their show, she looked at that. She looks at those comments. And I feel like now this is the reason why she's trying to stand her ground. But there is just a part of Blueface that is like, we're not going to switch the game up right now. Disappointment. Oh, gosh, what is going on? Definitely communication here, but I feel like the Page of Swords is here. There's going to be a breakthrough between the two of them, and somebody is going to make a decision. Somebody is definitely stressing at night. They know it. Love is in the reverse. Nine of Swords in the upright. Somebody's for sure losing sleep. Trying to make a decision. Emotionally, they know that they're both dangerous for each other. But they won't stop. Not with the World card here. They're stuck. They will not close this chapter. They don't want to. One is chasing fame and one is chasing love. Tell me one more, please. Thank you. But there's going to be a twist in this whole thing. Somebody feels like they're going to be losing control, and I feel like that's Blueface. Chrisean is definitely going to be standing her ground. She's setting boundaries because she knows that he can't really give her what she wants, and she's trying to make up her mind here. I feel like this is going to be a rest. This is going to come to some type of pause for a minute. This could even be illness here too. And I don't wish that on anybody, but with the Four of Swords here, it's like somebody's tired. Is this Blueface or Chrisean? Blueface. He's tired. I feel like Spirit is going to sit Blueface down for sure. And I don't, like I said, I don't wish any ill on anybody, but what I am seeing here, and remember y'all, this is content only. This is for entertainment purposes only. What I am seeing here is that he's losing a battle, but I don't feel like it's just one way. This is going to sit him down, and this is going to be a brand new beginning for somebody. Who is this brand new beginning for? Oh, wow. There's definitely an ending, y'all. I feel like somebody wins. This queen here wins. Oh, this is not going to end bad for Blueface. Somebody comes out successful, and somehow I feel like Chrisean is going to be the one that actually comes out on top. And I know you're going to come at me at the comments, but Blueface is definitely down bad for sure. He's definitely losing his power. And there's a decision that needs to be made. There's victory though. Too much on him. Somebody's releasing this energy is too much for them. This queen, I don't know. This could be either Chrisean or Nevaeh. I'm just saying because this queen keep popping up. There's this woman. There's a person here that is going to step in, but it's like, haha, I got the last laugh. Now I'm gonna have to do a Nevaeh and him. Somebody's making a decision, and this decision is going to determine the outcome of this circus. Some more to come, y'all. Listen, y'all, run these likes up. If y'all want more content from me, if y'all want me to do Nevaeh and Blueface, please let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section as well. Until next time, y'all, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know. All right, y'all. Till next time.